Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun or Stars, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So for anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and I'm going to read your cards today. So in today's pick a card reading, I want to look at what is changing in your life very soon, meaning like within the next couple of weeks, maybe within the next couple of months, but what is changing very soon in your life, meaning we're just going to look at how your life might be changing very soon. And when I say very soon, or I was very particular to ask the question, I'm talking about within the next couple of weeks or months. We're going to look at what is happening in your life very soon, what is changing in your life in particular very soon, or how your life is changing very soon, in which area in your life, why, what is the situation, what is going to happen that is going to change your life, how is it going to affect you, how you see the world, whatever the universe is going to, reveal to us today in the cards. So in the next clip, you can choose between 3 images, and I'm going to see in your reading, guys. My beautiful pal number 1, so you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what is changing in your life very soon. Where are you going to see the biggest changes very soon in your life? Okay, I'm going to channel the energy first, and then we're going to look at the cards together. In case you are new, I usually channel the energy and then I'm going to show you the cards, okay? So let me see what's going on here. The first thing that I'm hearing for you guys is your reputation is changing, okay? I pick up a strong energy where pile number 1, I feel like what is changing in your life very soon is your reputation. Okay, something about the way people look at you, especially the way your family looks at you, or the way people look at you, and how they perceive you is like, if I could describe the energy, if you look at this card here, it's the 10 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Cups twice, so the angel number 1010 could be significant for you guys, okay? Or you could have seen like 2020, 1010, 3030, kind of like mirroring numbers recently. Or your spirit guides are saying, when you see the angel number 1010, it means that you might be seeing the angel number 1010 very soon, very often, but it's also like this angel number looks like it's indicating that the change is about to happen, or it's about to take place when you see the number 1010 or the angel number 1010. Anyway, if I look at this card here, you remember this, little story that people, talk about when they talk about like the ugly duckling that turned into a beautiful swan and stuff like that. So pick up a strong energy here that what is changing in your life is that people see you from a different angle, especially your family, kind of like where your reputation is changing in your friend circle or in your family circle. Now hear me out. It's kind of like this energy, if I could describe the energy, because the cards that we have here is, for example, family, okay? And then we have the 10 of Cups here twice, which is a happy family. This is like, there's so much joy, peace, and happiness in a family, okay? And then we have the Star card here. If I could describe the energy, what is changing in your life next is that people... kind of like that people perceive you as special, or that people perceive you as very strong. There's something going on with your reputation, as if, you know, people didn't see your value, people didn't see, you know, how smart you are, how intelligent you are. Kind of like, you know, the ugly duckling that turns into a beautiful, the ugly goose, you know what I mean, the ugly duckling that turns into a beautiful swan. And if I'm not mistaken, in this story there was like this little duck and nobody wanted to play with the little duck, so you could have felt like you were, wow, listen to me, you could have felt like you were the black sheep in your family, or you could have felt like something about where people look at you as if you are less than, for whatever reason, maybe because they have a better job, or they have more education, or people feel like you maybe are too rebellious, or you're not, you know, as submissive as your your siblings, or whatever the case may be. That I feel like an energy where people looked at you as if you were not important, or as if you were like, you know, I'm even hearing, I'm gonna be very honest, but I'm hearing like somebody might have thought that nothing, you would not become anything. I'm even hearing like if you were sharing your ideas and your dreams with other people, people actually thought that you would never, you know, reach your goals and reach your dreams. And what I'm seeing here is that their view of you is completely changing. They will see that you are the special one. They will see that you are blessed by God, or they will see that, you know, that you are lucky. Something about what is changing is that people will perceive you as the special one, the lucky one, as if you are like, how can I explain this energy? Okay, let me say it like that, and you will see how it fits in your life. I'm being brought to kind of like children that are very rebellious, and they are kind of like a black sheep, or let's say in a friend circle, you are the one that gets paid the least. You know, the status of your job is maybe not as high as your friends, or let's say, for example, that your friends are, or your family is more, you know, like they achieved more than you, if that makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with it, but there could be people that looked at you as if, you know, you are like a blade bloomer, you're very slow, you don't amount to anything. You know, even if you told people, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, people didn't believe in you. What is changing is that people see that you are actually like reaching your goals, or that a big wish of yours is coming true. With the Star card here, okay, I pick up a strong energy for some of you guys who have been wishing to become self-employed, or you have been wishing to, you know, like bring a lot of money to you, or kind of like manifest, you know, a better job, a better position, more money, maybe even like self-employment, or to become very successful with an idea or with a project, and people didn't believe in you. And what is changing is that people will start to see, because you're starting to become successful. What is changing in your life is that your ideas turn to become successful, or something about where you get this bigger position, because the 9 of Pentacles is financially very well off, okay? The 9 of Pentacles can go on vacation. The 9 of Pentacles can buy themselves something good. They don't necessarily have to look on the price tag. They can buy organic food and stuff like that. And I pick up the energy here, especially because we have the card here, ideation, which tells me something about an idea. It's kind of like you had this idea, and this idea was like very dreamy, and people thought, well, I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm just gonna pretend that I support pie number one. For some of you guys, the people that supported you were genuinely behind your back, But for others of you, like other people, it was a mixed bag of nuts, where some people thought, well, I think maybe pie number one is going to be successful, and other people thought you're not going to be successful. This could be as small as, I'm going to apply to this job, although I don't have the credentials, but I have experience, so I'm going to try. Or people told you like, hey, you have to have credentials, otherwise they're not going to take you. But you go to job interview after job interview after job interview anyway, and tell them, hey, I don't have the credentials, I don't have, like, I didn't study this, but I have so much experience that I can still, you know, like offer something to you. And then you get this job in a bigger position, although you don't have the credentials, or although you didn't study something, and it's like, oh, pie number one's idea was successful. Or people will see that this is the energy of like where people see you're not just a dreamer, you actually achieve what you set your mind to, or that you actually walk the talk. So your reputation is changing from just a dreamer to an achiever, from, you know, just, you know, like a person who is dreamy to a person who has very like special ideas that turn out to be successful, or a person who can achieve anything. As if some people actually looked at you as if you are not going to achieve anything, or again, you are too rebellious, or you have to adapt to the society in order to make it. You know, if you don't adapt to the rules in society, you're not gonna make it, but you make it anyway. Does that make sense? There's something going on where I feel like your reputation is changing, where people don't look at you as you know, like a late bloomer. They actually look at you as you are ahead of your time, or your ideas are very special, or your ideas are under a lucky star, or that you are not just dreaming, you are actually achieving, or you're actually very ambitious, or you're actually like meant for greatness, or you're meant for success. So there's something about like your reputation changing from the black sheep, from somebody who doesn't, you know, like how can I say that, from somebody who's like a late bloomer, or from somebody, I'm even picking up the energy where maybe you told people, I'm waiting for the right person, for example. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe I'm also picking up here, for some of you guys, it's actually connected to for some of you guys, you might be in a relationship very soon, but I'm going to talk about it in a second. So I'm picking up the energy here of maybe you told people, I'm working on something. They have been looking at you. You have been working on something for 3-4 years, and they felt like, you know, sometimes in movies where there's like a guy or a girl, she works on something for 3 or 4 years, and then their family says, oh, stop it already. Like, nothing is going to come out of this. Like, if you were supposed to be successful with whatever you're thinking about, you would be successful by now. So then they start to kind of like pressure the child to go back to school and just leave their creativity behind, you know. So they look at you as if you are procrastinating, or as if you are wasting time, or as if this could even be like a particular person in your life, as if you are procrastinating, as if you are wasting time, or as if you are like a late bloomer and you have to finally give up on your dreams, or you have to finally adapt to society to make it, or, you know, like to get your life together. For some of you guys, there could even be people that thought you will never get your life together, your life is very messy, or your mind is so messy and chaotic that you know, you will never get your life together. And what is changing is that people are going to see like, wow, like your life is so together, or people will feel like you were not procrastinating, you were just resist. How can I explain it? It's like where people see you from a different angle. You were not procrastinating, you were just patient enough to wait until success comes to you. Does that make sense? Or for example, people are saying, hey, you should date already, and you're saying, I'm waiting for the right man, I'm waiting for the right woman, I don't want to just date anybody. They tell you to settle for somebody, just take somebody, you know, the time is ticking, you know, just take somebody. And you're telling them, no, I want to wait for the right person. People are like, well, there is no right person, you know, just choose somebody that is okay for you and stuff like that. And then people see like, wow, you really met, you know, your dream man or your dream woman. Kind of like, I'm even going to say for some of you guys, there's even this energy of like where you show people that dreams can come true is basically what I'm picking up here, okay? There's a particular dream that is coming true. It's either connected to you being very happy about your decisions when it comes to money and finances, and you're really building something for yourself that brings a lot of money or stability to you, or getting a really nice position in a company, or working your way up. There's something about where I feel like there's something you waited for something very, very long to the point where people thought it's not gonna come to you, or you're just procrastinating, or you should give up already. This is what I'm picking up here. This could even be connected to like weight loss is what I'm picking up here. So for some of you guys, this could be connected to, because we have the Justice card here, okay, which is telling me this is either about your job, your finances, your money, okay. For some of you guys, it's also about transitioning to self-employment successfully, where people say like self-employment is very hard, I don't think you're gonna make it and stuff like that, okay. There's something about where people are gonna look at you as if you made it. This is what I'm picking up here, okay. For some of you guys, it's like the energy where people will look at you as not just a dreamer, but a dreamer who actually achieves their dreams, or who actually accomplishes their goals, okay. So instead of looking at you as, you know, a late bloomer or a procrastinator, or somebody who is, you know, like too quirky or too socially awkward, they're gonna look at you as like, wow, maybe there was some truth behind what pile number one said, or maybe I should take advice from pile number one, or you know, maybe pile number one is right, I shouldn't settle, I should, you know, wait for the right opportunity. Because with the star card is usually like a fated meeting, where somebody wants to feel a spark, like a special spark between, you know, where you want to feel a special spark between you and another person in order for you to say, okay, I'm going to settle with this person. And people are like, there is no such thing as like a spark. There's no such thing as true love. There's something about where you prove people wrong, and people will start to look at you as intelligent. They might have looked at you as a late bloomer, you're too dreamy, you're too naive, you just, you know, life is not as beautiful as you think it is, or dreams don't just come true. So they thought, you know, like you're just in your head, or you're too, you know, you're too dreamy. And then come to find out that you're actually very intelligent, and that you're actually on the right path, and that you're the one to manifest like a big dream or a big wish of yours. I'm also picking up the energy here. I'm picking up the energy here. This can either be connected to you meeting the man or the woman of your dreams, okay. For others of you, this could be connected to, again, where I'm also going to say another example, and this is not about competition, I'm just trying to describe the energy. Let's say, for example, you have a family and you have siblings and stuff like that, and again, there's no hard feelings, I'm just trying to describe the energy, because everybody is different, everybody has a different story. For some people it's more easy to adapt to society, for others it's not. Everybody has a different story, okay. But I'm picking up the energy here where there's like you have siblings, or let's say cousins, or you have like, I don't know, like family friends, and their children, or their siblings, or like your siblings or cousins and stuff like that, because it is connected to family. They achieve a lot, and you're the one that, again, it takes longer in your life. It takes longer for you to achieve stuff. It takes longer for you to, I don't know, move out. It takes longer for you something, okay? So they have a very good job, and then, you know, you are trying to manifest something for 3 years or something along those lines, right? And then you achieve this huge goal that is like exceeding people's expectations. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like you achieved the impossible because you were patient enough to wait, or you didn't give up on a dream, is what I'm picking up here. So then, instead of being the one where people are like worried about you, or people say you are a late bloomer, instead of calling you a late bloomer, or instead of calling you a procrastinator, they start to call you like, you know, you have a unique path, or pile number one really, you know, grew to be a very mature woman. It took some time for her. It took some time for him. He was kind of a late bloomer, but he turned out to be great. You know, it just took a little bit longer for him to find his path. But, you know, where people thought you were kind of lost, but you were not lost. You were only on a journey. And then people will look at you as if they want to get, you know, like help from you, or they want to get advice from you, or they feel like there's like where people have a reason to kind of, how can I explain that energy? Because I pick up like an energy here where some people, when they talked about you, they talked about like how you have not yet achieved something that you should have achieved by your age according to society. But then, you know, what is changing is that these people can no longer say that because you were exceeding the expectations, or you achieved something that is far greater or far more beautiful than society's norm, or than, you know, what they thought, or where you achieve a lot in 1 year, that is like a very, where you impress people, like how your life completely changes just in 1 year, just in a few months, where for a lot of years or for a few years nothing happened in your life. I'm also picking up a strong energy here where what is changing in your life is the way your dad or your grandpa or your grandma or your mom looks at you. There's something about a family blessing is what I'm picking up here, because if you look at this card right here, this looks like a dad that is so incredibly proud. So I pick up a strong energy here. You're going to achieve something that is going to make your parents extremely proud. Somebody in your family is going to be like, pie number one is my daughter, pie number one is my son, pie number one is my sister, pie number one is my brother, pie number one is my friend, kind of like, but with pride. Like, look at pie number one, look at, you know, how great she turned out to be, how, you know, like confident she is, or how confident he is, or with the Nine of Pentacles, like how financially stable pie number one is, or what a beautiful home pie number one has. Okay, something about where I feel like what is changing in your life is the way there's a particular family member, and I feel like it's a dad. I pick up a strong energy from a dad, but it doesn't have to be. This could also be a mom, or just in general your family, where it almost feels like where you are the special child in the family. When people maybe thought that, can I say something? I'm also picking up for some of you guys, it could be like an energy where people thought you were the troubled child, or the child where they have to worry about you, and then you turn out to be, you know, the special child, that it was they didn't have to worry about you, they just had to give you more time to find your way in society or with this path. Okay, it doesn't matter how old you are. Something about where people, there's like a dad or a mom that is so proud of you. I pick up a strong energy where your family is going to be proud of you, or your husband, your wife is going to be so proud of you because you achieved like a big, you know, a big milestone for you, especially financially. For me, it feels like achieving a big milestone financially, or making a wish of yours come true when it comes to, I want to be able to afford that, I want to make a specific amount of money. Or there could be an energy of what is changing in your life next is also that you are going to be surrounded by your soul tribe and your soul family here. If it's not your family, it's like an energy where you're going to be very, very celebrated by people that are about to come into your life, like your soul family or your soul tribe. Okay, for some of you guys, it feels like a fated meeting between like two people, but you are both, you know, from the same soul tribe. You're both soul sisters, like you and this person, you're soul sisters, soul brothers is what I'm picking up here. And together you are achieving something big, but it's still the energy of that your reputation is changing, your status or your reputation is changing, the way your dad or your mom is looking at you is changing, where your mom or your dad are going to be so proud of you. They're going to be like, you know, when you were young, I was a little bit worried about you because, you know, you were kind of like a late bloomer, or when you were younger, I was kind of like, everybody was dating, you were single for years, I was just wishing that you find a man or that you find a woman. You know how some parents are like that, right? Where they start to kind of like worry that something is not right with you just because you're, especially when you come from a specific culture, you know, like in specific cultures, if you're single for too long, they think there's something wrong, or why don't you have a child yet is what I'm picking up here. Okay, something about where your mom or your dad is going to be so, like their heart is going to be so happy to see you succeeding, or they're going to be so happy that that you turned out great. I'm hearing you turned out to be a beautiful, you know, daughter or, you know, son, or something about where you're going to make somebody in your family very proud. For others of you, this also feels like a family blessing. Okay, so for example, if you look at some celebrities, for example, I'm just going to say whatever comes to my mind, but for example, Justin Bieber, he grew up poor, right? They didn't have money, and he went outside to make music, or to, you know, like be outside with his guitar and perform in front of people. And they were in a very bad situation financially, so they didn't grow up, you know, with celebrity friends. This is not like a celebrity child. They were actually kind of very poor. but he was the special child to bring wealth and money and finances to his family, right? So he was kind of like the special child. So there could be an energy where there's somebody in your family, it could be you or it could be somebody in your family that is changing, like, you know, the status of your family. This could even be your cousin becomes famous or whatever, and you know, it's also going to affect you, or it's also going to bring opportunities to you, or it's either you where you are in a position of power and then you're also going to bring a lot of like success and finances and wealth to your family. There's something going on where I'm picking up a family blessing, okay? I pick up a blessing that maybe comes to you financially, but you also change the life of your children, or you also change the life of your partner, or you also change the life of like your mom or your dad with this blessing that is coming to you, okay? Something about, for example, if you manifest a huge amount of money, you can then help like maybe your dad or your mom with getting a car, or you're helping them with their move, like where they can move to a different place. So you're this is not only changing your life, it's also changing the life of your mom or your dad or your siblings or something along those lines. I strongly pick up here that somebody here has a child that is meant for success, or that is meant to be a success story. Okay, so for some of you guys, I pick up the energy here. If you already have children, you have a child that is meant to be successful, or there's a child here. It's kind of like where you don't know, you know, like a child is always a blessing, but it's like a child that is born and nobody knows that this child is going to be the reason why several generations after that child are going to live good financially, is what I'm picking up here. So there's something about a special child, or for some of you guys, you're going to see that you have a special child, or that your child is meant for success. I'm being brought to kind of like somebody that goes out. You have a daughter or you have a son. For my mommies and my daddies out there, or even if you are pregnant right now, I want to let you know that you have a child that is meant for success, is what I'm picking up, or there's something very, very special about that child. So I'm picking up the energy where you are going out with your daughter, and then there's like you know, like an agent coming to you, or like telling you like, your daughter is so beautiful, can she, you know, model for us, or you know, we're still looking for you know, like a model, or we're still looking for an actor or an actress. So it's kind of like your child is getting discovered, but it also brings a lot of wealth and finances and happiness to the whole family, because your child got discovered, okay? And for others of you, this could be like your family is going to look at you as if you are the special child, or they're going to look at you as if you are a blessing from God, because you brought so much happiness and so much like maybe money or so much harmony in a situation. Here's what I'm picking up here, where there's like, I'm seeing a strong energy here of like a dad or a mom being so proud of you, looking at you as if you are, you know, as if you are literally a blessing, where people are going to look at you as if you are such a blessing, as if you are, you know, like where they're so happy that you turned out to be a good person, or, you know, a person with a good heart, but also maybe with a good bank account, or that they're going to be happy that you made the right decision with a man or a woman, or that you waited, that they're going to be very happy about that, okay? For some of you guys, I pick up the strong energy here. If you don't already have a second source of income, and pick up the energy where what is changing in your life is you're gonna come across a second source of income that is going to bring a lot of money to you. Okay, I'm going to be very honest here. Somebody here is going to come across a second source of income, and it's going to bring a lot of money to you, and you can then help your family, and your family is going to look at you as like a genius, intelligent, or your family is going to look at you as if you're no longer the black sheep, you're actually the successful one, or you're the one with the genius ideas, or the creative one that changed everything, or that even changed people's view of how money can be made, or how they view love, or something along those lines, okay? I pick up a strong energy here where, again, there's like family members that are going to look at you as if you're like, wow, you grew to be so mature, or where they looked at you like, oh, you're my little child, but now I can see that, you know, you are an achiever, that you make your dreams come true, you know, that your ideas are not just, you know, fantasy, they actually become reality, or I no longer have to worry about you because you are like an energy where people will look at you as if you really have your shit together, as if you really have your life together, but I feel like it didn't come easy, okay? I feel like there was a long period in your life where you were, you know, like single for years, or you were working on something for years, or where it took a long time for you, okay, to achieve something. Almost to the point where they didn't believe that you're going to achieve it anymore, but you're achieving it, and now they're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I didn't believe in you. I'm so sorry that I doubted you. You are my daughter, you are my son. For some of you guys, there could be an energy where if you had like family issues, just only take it if it resonates. But I pick up a strong energy where for some of you guys, it could even be that there's like a family issue healing. For example, where your dad, I'm also hearing for somebody like your dad or your mom is gonna come into your life. I don't know what this means. I mean, somebody here, you might not know your dad or your mom. They might contact you. Somebody's dad or mom, if you don't know them, might contact you here. But give me a moment, guys. Okay. Yeah, somebody here could also find out that they are related to somebody, and that somebody is very influential. This is not going to resonate for everybody here, okay? Yeah, because the Page of Wands is usually like an idea. It's like, oh, let me try this out. But then it turns out to be this big thing. You know those like children on TikTok, they just dance in front of the camera and then they bring millions to their family, or something about where the black sheep becomes like this established artist, or where this black sheep becomes like a great author. This is what I'm picking up here, where the black sheep becomes a success story, you know, where the black sheep is actually bringing a lot of like a joy, where the black sheep is actually bringing a lot of blessings to their family, okay? And then there could be some people coming to you wanting to apologize to you that they didn't believe in you, or that they didn't treat you right, is what I'm picking up here, okay? I want to read this card out here. It says ideation. Give me a moment. Yeah, for some of you guys, I also pick up an energy here where you are signing a contract. For some of you guys, you are signing a contract that is bringing a lot of money to you here, okay? Something about where you're signing a contract that is bringing money to you. And for others of you, this is even for others of you, I'm also picking up the energy here of where I'm gonna get one more card in a second, but I want to read out this ideation energy here. Oh, it's right here. So it says this card is about the growth of ideas, you see, and new projects in your life. Now's the time to focus on creating a safe space for your creative endeavors. This moment is just for you and your project, you see. Let your ideas grow while you nurture and care for them. Enjoy this special time. Yeah, I'm also picking up here where somebody here is like spending a special time with their family. It's kind of like where, you know, like your family's looking at you like, wow, you know, you made it, you brought so much, you know, like where people just look at you like, wow, we're so happy you were born, we're so happy, you know, that you are here, you know, and you bring so much happiness and joy to your family, and they just look at you as if they are very, very proud of you, and almost even like they almost even feel like they shouldn't have doubted you. You just needed a little bit longer to find your way, or to find the right person for you, or to find the right, you know, like career for you is what I'm picking up here. But I want to look at why the 10 of Cups is here in particular. So for some of you guys, I'm definitely seeing here success with your projects, where there's money coming to you and it's like it's stable. Okay, this is like a stable income because the tree is, you know, very stable, very firm. So this is not just like a, I'm hearing it's not just a one hit wonder. This is not a one-hit wonder. This is long-term success, or long-term stability, or long-term financial abundance, okay? This is also not just like dating somebody short. This is like where you actually like you stay very long with this person here, and you're probably going to have children with this person, okay? Now, if you're only 17, I'm not quite sure how that would fit in your life, but I mean, you could stay with this person for like 5 years and then get children. Anyway, for some of you guys, there could be a pregnancy that could be changing your life. Okay, for someone here, you could be getting pregnant, or there could be an addition to the family here, okay, that is going to change your life, or that is going to change the life in the family is what I'm picking up here. Okay, let's see. Why is the 10 of Cups here twice? Yeah, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Look at that. This is talking about, I'm also hearing where two families come together, meaning that this is about a relationship here, okay? Or I'm picking up this energy where there's a blessing coming to two families. So this could be like you and a friend, you do something together, so you bless your family and they bless their family. Or this could be an energy where there's like two families coming together, where, wow, I'm even hearing like where, oh, I'm also hearing like where you are invited to like a Thanksgiving and stuff like that from another family, like the family of your boyfriend, the family of like, do you know what I mean? Or you get to know the family of your partner, in case you are not yet in a relationship. Somebody here, I feel like there's two families coming together, like your family and the family of another person is what I'm picking up here, okay? And for others of you, this is definitely a second source of income. Okay, even if you tell me, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, you're gonna know, you're gonna find out about it. It's like, I'm hearing it's like a pot of gold where there's like a different source of income for you that brings a lot of money to you. Even, you know, it could be a side hustle, or it can turn out to be like your main income at some point, okay? But it definitely brings a lot of like financial stability to you. You can then buy a nice bottle of wine. You can then maybe afford a better apartment with that money, okay? Why is the 10 of Cups here twice? What is that about? Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm also hearing you're gonna get very busy here, okay? The Two of Pentacles also talks about a busy time, okay, or a busy time schedule, but I feel like it's a busy time schedule because your project is doing better than you think. It's like when somebody, you know, has their job and they also have a side hustle, but then your side hustle starts to grow bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where it takes a lot of time for you to go to your normal job, but also to your you know, side hustle. So you're gonna be like super duper busy, but it's like a good busy, like where you're freaking happy about being so busy. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're also gonna be very happy about being busy, meaning when you have your own business, you're gonna see like you have so much to do, so many clients. Maybe there was a long time where nothing happened, you didn't have many clients and you didn't have many orders, there was not much happening. It's like, I'm hearing that's like busy, it's like traffic, where there's a lot of clients, a lot of people, a lot of orders that is gonna make you like, that is gonna take up like your weekend, for example. But it's like a good, oh, I'm busy, you know, you're happy about this busy, okay? Yeah, this is definitely good news about, this is definitely, I'm also picking up the energy here where you're gonna make so much money in case you already have a man or a woman, or in case you already have children, where you're gonna be so happy because you then can, you know, like buy something big for your husband or your wife, or you can buy something big for your family or for, you know, your brother or your sister, where you're gonna make a big purchase because of all the money and all the finances that are coming to you, okay? Why is the Star card here? And for others of you, there's something about the family is healing, or there's like a lot of harmony and happiness coming to a family here, okay? There's also an energy of like, for some of you guys, it's also like, it's not only you that is getting blessed. Like, let's say, for example, you come home with good news, you're getting blessed, your brother is getting blessed, your mom is getting blessed, where everybody's receiving a blessing at the same time. And it's like the whole family is happy because everybody receives a blessing here. Okay, let's see. Where's the Star card here? Yeah, look at that. We have, what is it called? I think Judgment. Oh, wow. Guys, for some of you guys, I'm also picking up here, I'm also picking up here, somebody here is winning like a court case. Something about being very happy about a court case going in your favor, or legal documents going in your favor, or something about where you're going to be very happy, or what is changing in your life is that there's something like there could even be like good news coming to you from the government that is going to change your life, or that you finally don't have a problem with the government anymore, that is going to change your life. How is it going to change your life? Because you're going to be more peaceful. You don't worry about that anymore. Okay. Where's the Star card here? Yeah, for some of you guys, you were destined to bring, wow. For some of you guys, you were destined, look at that. This is definitely a new source of income is what I'm picking up here, or a new relationship. It's either money or love. It's either a relationship, okay? It's either a relationship or it is, a new source of income here. Okay. The Star card is a fated meeting between two people. Let me get one last card here. Let's see. What is changing in pile number one's life? Why is the Star card here? Yeah, I feel like a strong energy here with the Devil in reverse, where you're getting out of like a struggling situation is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I pick up a strong energy of no longer worrying about money or having more than enough money, or something about where you and another person, you guys are coming together, and together you achieve something big financially is what I'm picking up here. Okay, with the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, there's something about like doors are opening for you with the Seven of Cups here. It's like you achieve one thing and now you have multiple different options. Like now you can invest your money in other stuff, or now you can, like, once you lay the foundation, then of course you also have the opportunity to open other stuff. Does that make sense? So once you see, okay, you know, like my first, you know, fashion show was successful, now I can start creating my website because people actually want to buy my stuff. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like where you lay the foundation and now like different doors are opening for you guys here. Okay, so I pick up a strong energy here of you meeting your soul family, your soul tribe. May that be romantically. This feels like it's either romantic, business, or platonic. Okay, but it's a strong energy of business here. Okay, it's a strong energy of business. And I'm also not just talking about, yeah, if it is a relationship, this is definitely like, it's not just dating or flirting, it's actually being officially in a relationship here. Okay, is what I'm picking up. Pile number one, that's all I have for you guys. That is freaking lovely. Okay, I feel like you are, whenever I look at this card, this is always telling me that you are graduating, that the universe or your spirit guides is very, very happy that you learn your lessons and you self-reflect, and that you are self-aware, and that you ask questions, and that you change your behavior, and that you make differences, you know, in how you do things. And I pick up like there's like a reward coming to you. For me, this is always like a graduation energy here, where there's like a little idea that turns into something big, that turns into something that makes the whole family happy, that turns into like, it's like a little idea that is going to be the reason why you can buy an apartment. How could you buy this apartment? It started with this little idea that turned into something big here. Okay, so for some of you guys with the Lovers card and the Ace of Pentacles, this is like two people coming together in order to work on a project that is going to be very successful, or you and another person, you're going to be like, let's look for a different source of income, and you guys come up with an idea. You're both the only ones that believe in it, or you're the only ones that try it and it works out for you, and then other people come to you and ask you how you did it. Does that make sense? For others of you, this is definitely like an official relationship where you are officially in a relationship with another person here. Okay, it's like your finances look amazing, but I also feel like your love life looks really good. So I feel like you guys are getting very much blessed here. Okay, so what is coming to you next, or what is changing in your life next? There's a lot of balance, you know. If you tell me you have been struggling, I feel like this is about to be over. Okay, something about there's like harmony coming back into your financial situation. There's harmony coming back into your family. There's harmony coming to you in your love life. And again, I pick up a strong energy of particularly a dad, you know, where you're going to be harmonious with your dad or your big brother, like a father figure, or like a male energy here that is going to be very proud of you, or going to be very happy about the progress that you're making. Okay, they're going to be like, wow, I'm so proud of my child. Okay, number one, let's see why the Nine of Pentacles is here. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for pile number one? Nine of Wands. I talked about this in my Patreon, on my Patreon. If you chose pile number one on Patreon, it was like a next 7 to 10 day prediction. So for some of you guys, there could be a change happening the next 7 days, because I posted something on Patreon like the next 7 days, and this card combination came out, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, where somebody's getting back up on their feet. This is what I was talking about, where people looked at you as if you were, I'm even hearing, guys, I love you from the bottom of my heart, but I'm hearing like there was definitely like somebody that looked at you like a hopeless case, or like a hopeless romantic, like you drink too much, this is not even real, you're a hopeless romantic, but in a negative way, or like somebody thought there's no hope for you, or somebody thought that you're so like, you're how do you say that, delusional. That's what it is, where people thought you were delusional until your dreams become a reality, or until your plan works out. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, you're not delusional, it just, you know, it took time, or you are like a late bloomer. That's what it feels like to me here with the 9 of Wands, where you get back up on your feet. Okay, there could also be an energy where somebody's gonna help you to get back up on your feet, okay, where there's actually somebody coming to your rescue, in quotation marks, okay, that is going to help you to get back up on your feet. It could even be where people gave up on you, but there's like a particular person that didn't give up on you, and they're helping you to get back up on your feet until you actually succeed. Okay, one more. Where's the 9 of Pentacles here for pile number 1? Yeah, look at that, the Knight of Wands. This is like a journey. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's like going for their inspiration. They go on a journey. They don't know where this journey takes them. They just know that they want to have fun. They want to do something adventurous. You only live once. Why the heck not? And then, you know, this big tree, because I'm hearing money trees. I'm hearing the song Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar, but I'm also being brought to kind of like, you know, money trees like in Asian culture. I'm seeing like this money tree in Asian culture. Okay, I'm also seeing something about like, give me a moment, guys. What is that about? Oh, look at that. I'm also hearing where you walk through the right door. Do you see that? Something about where you walk through the right door, or you're opening a door that seems impossible for other people, or again, where people thought you are like a hopeless romantic until you are in a relationship that is just as you wished it to be, and it's just as romantic as you wanted it to be. So, were you delusional, or did you manifest? Does that make sense? Where people think you are delusional, but no, you're just manifesting, and it takes some time. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? With the Knight of Wands, I feel like this is like an adventure where you become independent, or where you don't need anybody's help. That's what it feels like to me here, where what is happening next in your life is that you will not need anybody's help, because, you know, like everything is good in your life, or you're very balanced, or people will see that people thought that you were in need of help, but then it turns around where you're gonna be the person that is gonna help other people, and you're no longer like they no longer look at you as like this helpless little sheep that needs help, that needs a rescue, like a damsel in distress. They're gonna look at you as like a confident, mature woman, or a confident, mature man. And some people are gonna be very, very proud of you, okay? They're gonna look at you as a warrior, as a manifester, as somebody who had so much patience. Like, I would have never had the patience to stick to this plan the way you did, okay? Is what I'm picking up here. Pile number 1, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 2. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what is changing next in your life. I was very particular with my question. I was asking Spirit what is happening, or what is changing in your life very soon. And so what I'm talking about could happen within the next few weeks, months, maybe even days, okay? So I was asking Spirit, what is changing in your life very soon? In which area in your life are you going to see a lot of changes taking place, okay? So this is what we are going to look at today. I want to ask you a question. I feel like for some of you guys, you recently cried, or you recently felt a little bit sad, okay? I pick up an energy where you recently felt very sad, or very like gloomy, where your mood was very gloomy or isolated, where you felt like you were sad and you wanted to isolate yourself, or you were sad because you were isolated. Okay, because I'm hearing isolation is not good for me, you know. But with the 5 of Cups, there could be an energy where you were forced to be in isolation, maybe because of health, maybe because of things that happened, or you chose to be in isolation because you didn't trust people, okay? Or there could be an energy of, you parting ways with somebody in your life is what I'm picking up here as well, where you made the decision to, you know, part ways with somebody, which is the reason why you feel sad, or you just feel sad because you feel like you're longing for your soul tribe, or you're longing to be around the right people. Maybe you have a lot of like you went through a lot of like fake friends, or fake, you know, the circle around you was not right. So you went through a lot of stuff like that, and now you're just wishing to be around the right people, or to be around people that you can actually trust is what I'm picking up here. Okay, and for some of you guys, I feel like you recently cried, or you recently were very, very sad, or you sometimes find yourself being very sad or feeling very sad about you being isolated, or something along those lines is what I'm picking up. Or you feel like very gloomy, or something is what I'm picking up here. Now it's interesting because I feel like you might be connected to pile number 1. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason why I say that, hold on guys, the only reason why I say that is because in pile number 1 we had the angel number 1010, and you also have the angel number 1010, because in pile number 1 it was strongly like the 10 of cups was like the main card. The 10 of cups was the main card, and here with you guys, your main card is the 10 of pentacles, but we have 1010 here because the 10 of pentacles came out twice. Pile number 1, the 10 of cups came out twice, so 1010 is a strong angel number that would tell you that this change is happening in your life very soon, or it's the number, it's like somehow this number is very significant here. So if you see this number and you have an idea, go for it, because that idea could be connected to the change taking place in your life. If you see 1010 and you think about something before you see the angel number, go for it, or look more into what you thought before you saw this angel number. Okay, so let's see what's going on here with you guys. Give me a moment. I just want to drink a little bit here. What is happening? And you have similar cards to pile number 1, but it's still a little bit different. Okay, what is happening here? Pile number 2. I pick up a strong energy here. We have here the Magician. I'm going to show you the cards a little bit here. We have the Magician here. We have the Moon, which tells me moon magic. Okay, for some of you guys, what is changing in your life soon is that you are manifesting something. And with pile number 1 it was different, because I feel like pile number 1 was working hard for it, or pile number 1 was very patient, or they were dreaming their life, their dream into existence. With you, it feels like it's a ritual, like where you consciously make the decision to do a moon ritual, or you make a conscious decision to journal, or you make a conscious decision to kind of like manifest something with visualizing, or like, do you know what I mean, where you make the conscious decision that you are going to you're manifesting something specific is what I'm hearing. Okay, what is happening next in your life is that you are seeing that you have the power to manifest something specific. Okay, almost to the point where you're gonna be like shocked. It's kind of like, for example, wow, that's interesting that it comes through. For example, you say like, oh, I would love to manifest more money. More money? Okay, you manifest more money, right? Awesome. But to manifest like the exact amount that you want is like, it's bonkers, right? It's like a miracle. It's like, wow, like where you manifest something and it's very specific. It's like the way you decided it to be. That's what it feels like, okay? Because again, pile number 1 with the 10 of cups, it's more like, you know, dreaming into existence, going with the flow. But with you guys, it's like, it's strategy. I feel like there's strategy behind that. Okay, so I feel like what is happening here with you guys is you are manifesting something specific, or something to the T, or to the point. Okay, what is happening for you next, or the changes that you're going to see very, very soon are that your manifestation rituals have worked. Even when you tell me that you did a manifestation like 1 year ago, it's coming to fruition now. Or something about where you're going to see that journaling works for you, that visualizing works for you, that positive affirmations work for you. I'm being brought to somebody who listens to positive affirmations for like a week that talk about like, I don't know, like money or love and stuff like that, and you just try it out and it actually works. So I feel like with you guys here, what is happening here with you guys is that what is changing in your life next is that you're gonna see that magic is real, or that something is working for you, okay? Something about you listen to positive affirmations, you think like, oh, you know, why not? Let me just try. But it's almost an energy where you're gonna see that something works better than you think. But again, with the Magician, this is a conscious decision. Like, you made the decision that this is what I want and this is what I'm gonna get. So it's very particular. Like, you are seeing that you are a master manifester, or you're seeing that like your power, it's as if you're like, yeah, as if you are seeing that, you know, your moon magic is powerful, or your scripting, your journaling is powerful, or something about evidence that I'm also hearing, like evidence that there's nothing you cannot achieve. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? Now, this also feels like for some of you guys I feel like for some of you guys you've done money magic, okay? I feel like for some of you guys you've done money magic here. Yeah, it does feel like there's something going on here with, wow. Do you know what I'm hearing? What is happening in your life next is, because that card for me always means graduating, because you know, the Four of Wands, of course, it says Four of Wands is like, usually it talks about like home, your relationships and your family and stuff like that. But the way I look at it, especially with the Magician here, it's like you graduated. If there was a school for manifesting, you would actually graduate, okay? Something about like where you start to understand how manifestation works, or how the law of attraction works, and how the law of assumption works. But it's not only working, it's like as if you are graduating to the next level when it comes to manifesting, or where you, let's say for example, you have always journaled, okay? For some of you guys, I don't know where you are at with your level when it comes to manifestation, but I pick up an energy where you put a lot of effort maybe by journaling, and you see, oh my god, it works, it works, it works. And then also how specific it is, so it's not a coincidence, it's exactly like you put the blueprint, you said, this is what I want this exact amount. Like it could even be like a crooked number, but this crooked number exactly is what comes to you. But you put a lot of effort into it, and I'm hearing that something about like it starts to become effortless. What is changing in your life is that you start to effortlessly manifest money, that you start to effortlessly manifest like wealth or wealthy people, or something about like this is definitely about big money, okay? I'm not just talking about like a nice salary, or you know, like a nice paying job. I'm talking about big money, big clients. I'm talking about the big bag, because with the Ten of Pentacles it literally says wealth here, okay? So I pick up a strong energy here where what is changing in your life is what is changing in your life next is that your moon magic is working, it's coming to fruition, or your moon magic is complete, meaning that kind of like where it takes a whole moon cycle for something to come. Ten of Pentacles, for me it feels like money magic, okay? For me it feels like money magic, or that you are starting to manifest very like effortlessly, or it's easy for you to manifest big money, or it's easy for you to manifest like bigger things. Like you're starting to manifest bigger things, like bigger numbers, bigger people, bigger clients, bigger experiences, even where you get like invited to a VIP, you know, like party, where there's like a lot of like people well established, or getting invited to a fashion week or a fashion show. I'm talking about the big things. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me here. What is changing in your life is you're starting to manifest the big things in your life. That's what it feels like to me here. Big money, big people, big parties, big like major life changes is what I'm picking up here, okay? Now I also want to tell you something. We have here short term, okay? I was clarifying the short term card, okay? And the Two of Swords came out. The Two of Swords talks about, I don't know if it's working or if it's not working, right? Especially when we talk about like manifesting, or especially when we talk about like where you have like, where you make the conscious decision that you're trying to make something happen in your life with the way that you think, with the way that you speak, with your actions and stuff like that. Now, until it manifests, you don't know if it works or not, okay? Now with the Two of Swords, I pick up a strong energy here that it came out with a short term, because I was asking what is short term. So the short term energy here, let me actually get one more card here, because why not? I'm already here, you are already here. Where's the short-term energy here? What is the short-term about? Yeah, look at that. Okay, the hacker. Okay. And what is long? The long distance here? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, guys, I pick up a strong energy here. The Knight of Swords usually stands for something moving fast. So I feel like with the short-term energy, it's weird because I pick up a strong energy here of what I'm describing could actually happen very fast. So again, I talk about what is going to happen very soon, right? But I feel like your manifestation is coming to you the fastest out of all piles because we literally have the word short term here, and the Knight of Swords is a very fast moving knight. Okay. For some of you guys, I pick up an energy here where your audience, like if you are on social media or if you want to do something where you need the attention from other people, I'm picking up the energy here where you're going to grow very fast. Okay, this is very intuitively. I pick up a strong energy here of, for some of you guys, what is changing in your life next is that your social media following is growing fast, or your Instagram following, your TikTok following, or whatever you do. Or like, let's say for example, you have your own brand and you put your brand like on Instagram, or you let somebody wear your t-shirts and stuff like that. Something about a following growing fast is what I'm picking up here. Of course, not for everybody, but I pick up here for somebody very soon your following is going to grow very fast. I pick up like within the next 3 weeks or 3 months, like in that time span. Okay. For some of you guys, it could even be 3 days, but I feel like for most of you, it's within the next 3 weeks or within the next 3 months. I feel like you're going to grow very fast online, or something about an online business is going to grow very fast, or you're going to grow a big audience, or your audience is going to multiply is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is not for everybody here. For others of you, I pick up like an energy of you feeling sad, or you feeling isolated, or you not knowing where you're going, because the Two of Swords is like when you don't know if it's a yes or a no, you can just, you know, like trust your gut feeling. Like you feeling, I'm hearing like blinded. It's like blindsided, like kind of like where, you know, there's like a hand over your eyes and Spirit is saying this is only short term. You feeling like you don't know where you're going, or you feeling like you don't know what to do next. It's only going to be short term. It's going to subside, or it's not, you're not going to be in this energy for too long. It's just for now. Okay, but you're not going to be in this energy for too long. Again, I'm seeing like a drastic change. I'm also picking up the energy here where your spirit guides are saying you feeling isolated, or you being by yourself is only going to last like a few more days or a few more weeks. This is not like, your spirit guides want you to know your situation is not long term. Whatever you are worried about when it comes to like, oh, I'm in isolation, I don't know, like I don't know how to find new friends, I cannot manifest my soulmate, I cannot manifest my true love and my future spouse. Your spirit guides want you to know this is only short term. And the reason why this is happening is because like in the energy where you are in isolation, or in the energy where you are by yourself and nobody is with you, is like where you learn the most. Because when you are with another person, then it's all about like, or your spirit guides are saying like, once you know these people come into your life, your soul tribe and stuff like that, it's all about enjoying yourself. But you being in isolation is all about learning who you truly are, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, something about where you learn who you truly are in relationships, but you also learn who you truly are in isolation. So I feel like a strong energy where your spirit guides are saying in a very short time there's gonna be like a big audience. Or I'm also picking, look at that, right? Because this card here says isolation, and when you look at this card right here, there's like lots and lots of people, the opposite of isolation. And then it says short term. So your spirit guides want you to know in a very short time there's going to be multiple people, or like lots and lots of people around you. It's kind of like, if I could describe the energy, it's like you know, when you, just energetically speaking, when you are preparing a party, it's like the calm before the storm, where you prepare a party, everything is, you know, prepared, and you are by yourself in isolation until everybody's like knocking on your door, and then the whole house is full and there's all the people around you. So your spirit guides want you to know you're not going to be in isolation for the rest of your life. It's just a short term in, or like it's a short chapter in your life where you maybe are in isolation, or where you maybe are very sad because you are by yourself. But it's only about you seeing how powerful you are by yourself, or you learning certain lessons that you learn better when you are by yourself. But there's soon gonna be like a crowd around you, or you're soon gonna be invited to like big events, or you're soon gonna, I'm also hearing you're soon gonna have the opportunity to prove yourself to people, like in front of an audience, whatever the heck that means to you. Okay, so this is going to happen very soon is what I'm picking up here. A lot of you guys, again with the wealth card here, I pick up a strong energy where you are about to manifest the big things. Okay, where you are about to manifest like big people, big events, big money, big opportunities is what I'm picking up here. Okay, somebody here is also getting engaged, so I do feel like there's an energy of engagement here. Someone here could actually get engaged very soon. I pick up here within the next 6 months, but it doesn't have to be for everybody. But somebody here is going to get engaged, because every time I look at this card right here, okay, every time I look at this card right here, you can see rings, and I'm picking up like engagement rings here, especially because we have the Two of Cups here. Okay, I pick up a strong energy where a lot of you guys, what is changing in your life soon is that I feel like you're gonna be in a relationship here very soon. Okay, similar to pile number 1, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you're gonna be in a relationship very soon is what I'm picking up here. And I pick up a strong energy of you traveling with this person long distance, because we have the long distance card here, and I was asking what is the long distance energy about. For some of you guys, you could actually end up being in a long distance relationship. For others of you, I pick up that you're going to travel long distance, like a long flight, or yeah, this is definitely, look at that. I feel like you're going to travel very soon. Your spirit guides want you to know what is changing in your life is that you're going to travel long distance very soon with a lover, or with a new friend, or with a lover here. I pick up like a romantic trip. I feel like a romantic trip. What you don't know is that you will soon take a romantic trip with somebody here. Okay, or there's something about you will be in a long distance relationship very soon. Of course, not for everybody. Okay, now if it's not you manifesting a huge bag of money and, you know, wealth and stuff like that, I feel like you might end up being in a relationship with somebody who's actually wealthy, influential, who probably, you know, is very good with manifesting money. If it's not you, I feel like it's the both of you, but if it's not you, I feel like you're going to end up being in a relationship with a man or a woman that has a lot of money, that is good at manifesting money, that is good with finances. Okay, or you could end up working with somebody that is really good with money and finances. So you're already on the winning team working with this person. Does that make sense? For example, you meet somebody. I feel like for a lot of you guys, because we have the Justice card here, the Justice card talks about the 7th house. The 7th house talks about like partnerships, relationships, and business partners. I pick up an energy here. Let me actually get one more card here with the Wealth card. Even if it's a friend, but I feel like for a lot of you guys it feels romantic. But even if it is a friend, this friend is like very, very talented when it comes to manifesting money, or when it comes to kind of like manifesting big things. So you already are on the winning team when you are with this person, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, yeah, look at that. It's like 2 people. This is 2 hands, meaning 2 people here that are manifesting big things together. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? What's going on? Yeah, we have the High Priestess here. Okay. And we also have the Angel of Success. Okay. Let me see. The High Priestess. Yeah. I'm also hearing, for some of you guys, I'm seeing like your wallpaper on your phone. I'm seeing your wallpaper on your phone. There's something, yeah, this is what okay, Spirit is telling me there's something manifesting like a wallpaper on your phone. Like, let's say for example you have like a gallery on Pinterest on your phone about somewhere where you want to be, like this hotel room, or you want to take this picture with a beautiful man and stuff like that. And I feel like whatever this is, it feels like a picture on your phone or your wallpaper, or it feels like a gallery, like I want to manifest this, or like a vision board. There's something manifesting from your vision board, okay, is what I'm picking up here. And for a lot of you guys, it feels like a financial goal when it comes to being very successful with your finances. But I'm talking about like big money, okay? I'm not just talking about like, oh, having an extra, you know, it feels like big money here, to be honest with you guys, or coming in contact with a wealthy person here that is going to show you how the game works. They're going to show you, they're going to teach you how to make more money, how to make the best out of a situation, okay? Something about where you're either going to get taught by a wealthy, influential person how to make more money, or you're going to be this wealthy, influential person pairing up with another wealthy, influential person here. Let's see what else is coming through here. Where's the Ten of Pentacles here? What is happening next, or what is changing in pile number 2's life very soon? What is changing in pile number 2's life very soon? We have the Hanged Man in reverse. What is changing for pile number 2's? What is changing in pile number 2's life very soon? What is changing in pile number 2's life very soon? Yeah, we have the King of Coins. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up, guys. This is either you, where you are gonna see money that you've never seen in your life before. You have a spirit around you that helps you with your money and your finances here. Okay, or it is like you're gonna come in contact with somebody who has like big money, okay? Who is very wealthy, very good at manifesting money. It's like a person who is good at manifesting a car, an apartment, big money. Like they're very good at manifesting the big things here. Okay, what is changing very soon in pile number 2's life? I'm also picking up the energy here. What is changing in your life very soon is that you get away from your enemies. I don't know what this means, okay? Something about, I'm hearing also a getaway. I'm hearing like a getaway, or I'm also hearing like where your spirit guides are going to take you out of a situation where you are surrounded by enemies. Something about where spirit is helping you to get out of a situation where you are surrounded by enemies. Okay, but this being, you know, this traveling is more like long distance, like it takes a little bit longer. What is happening here short term, the short term energy that I pick up here is like being surrounded by a lot of people, okay, or being surrounded, yeah, it feels like a crowd, a party, but especially, how can I describe that energy? There's something about growing very fast. I don't know, something is going to grow very fast in your life. I don't know what this is. Now, the whole traveling thingy-majigger is like probably the later part of this year, or this is when what is going to take longer, this romantic getaway, or this, you know, getting away from your enemies, like physically, is more long-term. But short-term is like something growing very fast, or something about... something about getting the opportunity to prove yourself, or something about like being surrounded by a lot of people. Okay, being surrounded by a lot of people. One more. What is changing in pile number 2's life very soon? Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like you're gonna come in contact with people. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. I feel like you're gonna come in contact with people. I'm also hearing somebody's gonna befriend a fashion designer, or like I'm picking up the energy for some of you guys. You're also about to befriend like a fashion designer is what I'm hearing. You're gonna befriend like somebody who owns their own store, who owns their own brand. It could even be like a sticker brand, a pottery business is what I'm hearing. Somebody who like makes money with their art is what I'm picking up here. But it feels like you're gonna befriend this person. I'm hearing like you're gonna befriend, like I'm also hearing somebody's gonna ask you to model for them, or somebody's gonna ask you to, or somebody's gonna promote your work. So I'm picking up the energy where you're gonna promote somebody's work and it's a success, or somebody's gonna promote your work. Okay, I'm hearing a shout out from a bigger person, where there's a person, a smaller person and a bigger person, and the bigger person helps the smaller person to become a big person. Okay, something about getting a shout out, or somebody's gonna say something good in your name, or somebody's gonna suggest you for like a bigger position, or something along those lines. Or you're actually literally learning. Like I'm hearing you're learning from the best, or you're getting a contact straight from the source, or you're coming in contact straight with the source, or I'm hearing you're learning from the best, or something about where you either are becoming a great teacher or you're going to come in contact with a great teacher. And whatever they tell you, it just works for you. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, whatever technique they use to teach you, it works for you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. So there's something about a rapid growth. This could even be like you lose weight very fast, or you grow muscles very fast. If you tell me you have nothing to do with social media, this could be like you grow muscles very fast, or you lose weight very fast, or something about like where something is moving very fast for you guys. Now, for others of you with the Page of Swords, in understanding something very fast is also what I'm hearing, where you're going to notice that you are a natural talent at something, but you didn't know it. Like you didn't know you were a natural talent at it until you tried it. Or something about understanding something very fast, which is going to change your life. Listen to me, I'm hearing like what you learn, it's something about where somebody understands something very fast, which makes their life easier, because other people, it takes them years or months or weeks to understand something that takes, like something about where you are, how can I explain that energy? For me, it feels like where you learn something so fast that it also brings a lot of changes to you very fast. And other people maybe need longer to understand what you understand fast. So you could be a natural talent at understanding something very fast, or yeah, and I'm hearing it makes your life easier. You understanding this very fast makes your life easier. Or I'm also hearing somebody here might actually, how can I explain that energy? For some of you guys, I'm picking up the energy where somebody's going to see that you are a natural talent, and because you are a natural talent, they're going to tell you that you don't begin in the beginner's class. Like when somebody, you know, for example, learns a language, and you learn the language so fast that they tell you to kind of like skip like one class, or to go to the advanced group immediately. That's what it feels like to me here. I don't know how this would make sense in your life, but it's kind of like the energy where you understand nutrition so good that you see rapid results with your weight loss, for example, okay? Or that you understand like kind of like a business model, or you understand, I'm hearing you understand the assignment very fast. And because you do understand the assignment very fast, it's like, I'm also hearing for some of you guys where you impress people because you make something happen in a short time. Something about where you learn how to make something happen very fast, short term, like in a very fast manner. Something about where you're getting faster at something. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, you're getting faster at manifesting is what I'm picking up here. What is changing in your life very soon is that you are graduating, and because you're graduating, you somehow it clicks. I'm hearing it clicks in your mind, or it clicks in your soul, or it clicks in your heart, and therefore you manifest very fast. Like things start to manifest very fast because you understand from the inside with your heart. And it might take other people longer because they're like, it didn't click, but with you it clicked. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? Which is also the reason why we have a skateboard here. She's like faster than somebody who's walking. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? You are becoming faster at something, okay? You are achieving things faster, okay? You are achieving big things faster is what I'm hearing here as well, okay? Pile number 2, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what is changing in your life very, very soon. And when I say very, very soon, I usually mean like within the next few weeks and months. I'm not just talking, like I'm not talking about within a year, because well, it depends on how you look at it, but with the way I meant it, it's kind of like within the next few weeks and months, possibly even this year, because you know we still have like 7 months, 6 months left. And that would actually, in my eyes, categorize or be under the umbrella of soon, okay? Is what I was asking your spirit guides, like what is going to change in your life very soon. So that's what we're going to look at today. give me a moment. I need to drink a little bit. I'm trying to hydrate and drink a little bit more. It also starts to become like really warm, or like it's very warm where I'm at right now. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna channel the energy first, and then we're gonna look at everything together, okay? Pile number 3. I pick up the energy here. What is changing in your life fast is that your life is gonna become more romantic, a little bit slower and more romantic. For others of you, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. I'm also hearing you will have to make a decision between 2 men or 2 women, or like 2 people that you like, or 2 people that like you. Or you're gonna go on a date with like one person and then the other person, and then you like both of them, and then you have to make a decision who you wanna take a chance on, is what I'm picking up here, okay? So I definitely feel like for a lot of you guys, you're gonna go on a date very soon, or somebody's gonna mesmerize you, somebody's gonna catch your attention, is what I'm picking up here. I'm picking up the energy where you're starting to become a magnet for people, where people want to go on a date with you, people want to spend time with you, because look at that. But these are 2 different men. I pick up like these are 2 different people. That's what it feels like to me here, where you might have to make a decision very soon between 2 people, okay? This could even be an energy of like somebody old and somebody new, or it could be 2 new people, because the Ace of Wands is like a new energy here, okay? So I feel like a strong energy where what is changing in your life very soon is that somebody's gonna make your life a lot more romantic, okay? I pick up the energy of like somebody who buys you flowers, who sends you, you know, good night. I'm hearing good night kisses. I don't know what this means. Or kissing you good night, or something along those lines. If you already are in a relationship, I pick up the energy where there's something happening that is gonna bring more time to you, because we have the sand clock here, which tells me there could be an energy where your partner is going to have more time for you, because something might be changing in their job, or they might be changing something in their job, or they might be changing their career, or it might be you, or something is happening in your life or with your career that is going to bring, you know, more time, that is going to make it possible for you guys to spend more time with each other and have more romantic dates and have more sex and stuff like that, okay? In case you already are in the connection or in the relationship, I pick up a strong energy here of where your relationship is going to become more sexual, more horny, more romantic, more flirtatious, because of, it could even be because you guys are moving to a different apartment. For some of you guys, you might be moving very soon, or you find the perfect apartment for you guys, and because you are in this new apartment, the energy is very good, because sometimes, you know, when you live in an apartment where the energy is bad, it can also affect like your relationship with your partner. So there could be an energy where you are going to find the perfect home, the perfect, you know, apartment, the perfect house, and because of that, it somehow affects like your relationship positively, okay? For others of you, if you are not in a relationship here, there could be an energy where you're gonna, for some of you guys, I'm hearing you're gonna come across a new roommate, like you're gonna come across a person that you're really gonna like. You're gonna spend a lot of time with this person, and then you guys are gonna end up moving in together. So for some of you guys, what might be changing in your life is like a new roommate, or you deciding that you want to move in with a person because you guys are very like similar with each other, or like you guys really understand each other. So you guys are gonna move very soon is what I'm picking up here. For others of you, it feels more like a romantic energy, like a romantic vibe of like you're gonna, I'm hearing mikasa sukasa, where somebody's apartment or home is gonna become your home because you spend so much time at this person's place that it starts to become your home. I'm seeing like images of Carrie Bradshaw where she leaves her toothbrush at Mr. Big's house, and it's like a big step, you know, like leaving your toothbrush at a man's house is like, oh my god, it's getting serious and stuff like that. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? Something about where your stuff is gonna be at another person's place, or somebody else's stuff is gonna be at your home, okay? Does that make sense for some of you guys? In case it is new, it's like you see this person's t-shirt on your bed. It's like, because it changes the atmosphere. It's like, it's not only your home, now you start to have stuff around you that is also from the other person, right? So it means kind of like there's the energy of like living together but also not living together. And I pick up a strong energy where you're gonna feel very seduced by a person, or somebody's gonna seduce you, where it's kind of like there's like a lot of sexy energy. I feel like there's a lot of sexy energy and a lot of romance coming to you, whether or not you are in a new relationship or in a relationship. Something about where you're going to be a magnet for men or for women. You're going to see like more people ask for your number, more people want to go on a date with you. You could even start to attract different men or different women, where you notice that the men or the women that you attract are completely different compared to the people that you used to attract or that you used to date or talk to. Something about where there's a lot of sexy energy between you and another person, okay? Or something about like sexting, hot text messages, or something about, ooh, somebody here also is gonna, your sex life is gonna become really, really great. Okay, where somebody makes your wishes come true in the bedroom, or something about, ooh, wow, okay, listen to me. Yeah, for me, it feels more like a relaxed energy, okay? It feels like because the Knight of Pentacles is like, it's a relaxed energy that I pick up here, where you're gonna have a lot more sex is what I'm picking up here, or a lot more romantic dates. You're gonna have a lot more sleepovers, okay? Mi casa su casa, where somebody else's home is your home. You know, you already know this, you know, kitchen in and out. It's like this person's kitchen, but you know, you walk around in their apartment as if it was your apartment. Does that make sense? You already know where the plates are. You already know where this is. You already know where, I don't know, like the vacuum. Do you say vacuum? I don't know how you call it. You know, you already know how the dishwasher works and stuff like that. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, there's an energy here also of, yeah, I'm picking up the energy where somebody is coming into your life. And for a lot of you guys, it could be new, and for others of you, it feels like there's like a rekindling in your relationship, where it starts as if you guys, there's an energy of like, it's going to feel like you guys just got to know each other, but you already are in a relationship for years or something along those lines, okay? For some of you guys, again, this could be like coming across your dream apartment, or actually manifesting your dream apartment as a couple or in a relationship here, okay? Which is going to happen very soon. Again, for others of you, ooh, I'm also hearing somebody might be asking you if you want to be in a relationship with them. Ooh, somebody is going to ask you. For some of you guys, you are cheeky. For some of you guys, it might even be two men or two women or whatever. Now, be careful. Be honest with everybody. But I feel like, you know, for example, when you start dating, there's nothing serious, right? And if you don't know if you like them, you can also meet other people. Like, you guys are not, you know, with each other, like official. But I pick up the energy of like, somebody might be asking you, do you want to be in a relationship with me? Do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? Are you my girl? Are you my man? Are you my woman? Or something about, I want to be in a relationship with you is what I'm picking up. I'm also hearing, I want to spend more time with you. Listen to me. I'm seeing like text messages, talking very long on the phone. I pick up a strong energy here. For some of you guys, somebody might be asking you if you want to move in with them. Okay, somebody here might be asking you if you want to move in with them. Okay. There could actually be two people asking you to move in with them. Like, your friend is going to ask you like, hey, I found this apartment, but then also you meet this man or this woman, and you know, you start to fall in love with each other, and they also suggest to you, hey, I have a room free if you want to move in. So you have like, it feels like you will have to make a decision here between like who you want to move in with, or something about like who you want to give a chance is what I'm picking up here. Okay, there's something going on where some of you guys, this is not going to resonate for everybody, okay? It depends on where you are at in life. But I'm hearing, again, not for everybody, but this is going to be for somebody. And for somebody, I'm picking up the energy here where there is a man that is asking you, you can stay at home and I take care of the bills. Again, not for everybody, but I pick up here for somebody. Somebody here might be suggesting to you that they want to take care of the bills, and if you want to, you can stay at home. Okay, where you become like a housewife or a how do you call that? Like a housewife, or a stay-at-home girlfriend or a stay-at-home wife is what I'm hearing. Okay, again, not for everybody, but somebody here, they might be asking you like, hey, if you want to stay at home, or if you want to take a gap year, or if you want to, you know, like quit your job for a few months, I can take care of your bills. Okay, or I can take care of you, like you don't have to worry about it, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, but I feel again like a strong emphasis on there's going to be somebody that is going to make your life very, very sweet, or there's a sweet energy between two people that really like each other. It definitely feels romantic, most definitely. Pie number 1 and pie number 2 was like, it could be both, but this is definitely romance. This is definitely like kissing, going on dates, going on bars, a lot of night outs. I pick up the energy here. What is changing in your life very soon is that you're going to have a lot more fun, or the energy is a lot more romantic, you know, there's a lot more romance in the energy, in the air. Yeah, I'm hearing romance is in the air. Okay, something about looking at stars with another person, something about night walks, looking at the moon with another person. Okay, let me see what else is coming through here. That was very straightforward. And for some of you guys, you're going to be in a pickle because there's two people that want to be in a relationship with you, because we have the union card here. Okay, somebody might be asking you to marry them. I mean, if you, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but somebody here, they might be asking you to marry them, or they might be asking you if you want to marry them, or you guys are going to talk about marriage. Okay. What is changing very soon for pile number 3? What is happening? Did I show you guys the card? Yeah, I did. What is changing for pile number 3 very soon? What is changing for pile number 3 very soon? This is not going to resonate for everybody, but I'm also hearing somebody that you were worried about. They're going to actually get sober. Like somebody is going to beat their addiction and get sober. Again, not for everybody here. Okay, yeah, we have the 6 of Pentacles here. What is changing in pile number 3's life very soon? What is changing in pile number 3's? Hold on. What is changing in pile number 3's life very soon? Whatever I'm describing here could actually take place in Leo season. Okay, this could be a moon in Leo, or this could be like the sun in Leo. This could be Vedic astrology or Western astrology, or like, do you say Western? Yeah. This could be like Western astrology, because I'm seeing a lion here twice. So I pick up again, this could be like Leo season where this change is taking place, or this could be like a Leo moon, or a moon in Leo, like a new moon or a full moon in Leo. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. So this could be Vedic astrology Leo, or this could be Western astrology Leo. Okay, let's see what is changing in pile number 3's life very soon. What is that? Okay, what is that energy about? Give me a moment, guys, okay? Because we have the 7 of Swords here. Where's the 7 of Swords here? Where's the 7 of Swords here? Where's the 7 of Swords here? 5 of Coins. Okay. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why is the 7 of Swords? Hold on. Why is the 7 of Swords here? 4 of Coins. 5 of Coins. Oh. Ooh. Listen, pile number 3, we have to talk about something here. What is happening? I want to tell you something. I also pick up the energy here. What might be changing soon is that I'm going to be very honest here for you guys. This is not going to resonate for everybody, but for somebody it is a message. For some of you guys, you are going to see that there is somebody in your life that is making your life difficult financially, meaning that I pick up an energy here because I pick up two energies. One person is good for you, for your health, is good for your finance, because if you feel good, you know, your finances look amazing. Actually, let me get one more card here. One more. What is happening for pile number 3 next? One more, please. Oh, 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. We have the King of Wands here. Okay. Okay, so for some of you guys, I pick up the energy here that there's two people. I don't know who this is. Okay, this could be like a friend, but also a lover. This could be two lovers or two people that you're interested in. But it definitely feels like one situation is definitely romantic, and the other one could be like family, could be friends, could be something else. And I pick up the energy here where what is changing in your life is that you're going to see that one connection is not good for you. Okay, something about you're gonna see that one connection is not good for you, even if you don't know who I'm talking about. This could be like two men, they're both freaking sexy, but then you're gonna see like, I don't trust you, but you have like a genuine smile, for example. Okay, for others of you, it could be a different situation, but I feel like there's something about what is changing in your life is that you're gonna see who you can trust and who you cannot trust. There's something about where, because I picked up a decline in your finances, so I picked up like where somebody is around you, and because they are around you, like they drain you of your finances, or they're coming to you with bill after bill after bill, or something along those lines is what I'm picking up here, where you being with somebody, you start to see that financially things are starting to become like weird when you are around them, or they could have they could be very like they could be very weird. Like when it comes to the topic finances, they could be acting very weird, or they could be acting off. Does that make sense? Whether or not they are greedy and they have a lot, or whether or not they are like they don't have anything but they're trying to get something from you. There's something going on where a person acts different around money, or different around like finances, or something about where a situation, like one decision would not be good for you financially, the other one would be good for you even emotionally. I'm also hearing even like with your health. Okay, that is very interesting. What is that about? Let me see. Oh, we have the King and the Queen of Wands here. Okay, interesting. So for some of you guys, okay, listen to me, because I'm hearing like, now I'm hearing like you're gonna go on a date with somebody, you like them and everything is going great, but then like there's another person. What is, I cannot put it in words. It's like there's two people. One is the real deal, the other person is not. But I'm not saying that this person is like a bad person. I'm just saying that maybe you can have fun with them, or maybe they let me see. Why is the 7 of Swords? So please, one more card. Yeah, the 2 of Cups. Okay, let me say it like that. I pick up the energy here where there could be changes happening with the relationships that you already have in your life. Okay, you already have been friends with this person for years, or you used to have a good connection with your cousin, and I pick up there's going to be a change in your connection. But because there's a change in your connection, just an example, you have a connection with your cousin, it starts to become a little bit weird. You have differences in opinion. So for some of you guys, again, there's like an energy where Spirit is telling you to distance yourself from that person. For others of you, it's really just very like plain. You guys are just not, you know, on the same wavelength anymore. Nothing, no hard feelings. So you start to distance yourself from this person, which is a change in your life. You're gonna feel in the air that life is a little bit different, because you would usually call them, or you would usually text them, or you would usually, you know, like drive to them. So you don't do that anymore. But that also is the reason why there's room, or your mind or your spirit, your soul is open for this new person to enter your life. Like you say goodbye to one roommate and you welcome a new roommate. Okay, so I don't know what this really means in your life, okay, because the Knight of Cups could just be also like where you and your friend, you both are very dreamy, or you both really are you both love to go on dates together, kind of like you and your friend, you guys go on dates together, you know. It doesn't have to be romantic for everybody, but it does feel like there's like a change in one connection, and then there's a change in another connection, where you have like two connections that are the main focus the next couple of weeks or months. And one connection feels like, I'm hearing where you find home in a new person, or you find home in a new home, like mi casa su casa, you know, like this home or this person is like your new home, where this other energy doesn't feel like home anymore. This other energy more so feels like, this is not my home anymore, or this is not my safe space anymore. My safe space is now here. Okay, I also pick up a strong energy, guys. I'm gonna say one more thing here. If you feel like you're losing people left and right, or you are distancing yourself from people left and right, or there's like almost as if it feels like there's spirit is taking a lot of things out of your life. Spirit is doing that, or your spirit guides are doing that for your highest good, meaning that they maybe want to teach you something with removing certain things out of your life, or, you know, like separating you from certain things. They're trying to teach you something, but also make room for the real deal, or for good things to come to you. Or there could just be an energy where the time is right for new connections and new energies, but you wouldn't get out of your comfort zone if you would still be with this person and their energy. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like the connection between the two of you is not that good anymore anyway, or there's a distance between the two of you, even if it's not physically, it's mentally or emotionally, there's a distance between the two of you. But you would never open yourself up to new things if you would not separate yourself from that person for whatever reason. In that way, your spirit guides are bringing this new person to you, or this new comfort zone, or this new like person that you call home. Or does that make sense? Okay. For others of you, there's a strong energy of moving. I pick up a strong energy of moving, where what is happening in your life next is that you're gonna find the perfect apartment for you, or you're gonna find an apartment that is really like, I'm hearing you're gonna fall in love with an apartment, or you're gonna manifest your dream apartment is what I'm picking up here, or an apartment where there's a lot of good energy, or an apartment, a house that is in a beautiful environment, or like in a beautiful energy is what I'm picking up here. I'm also hearing there's gonna be, again, there's going to be a chance to take a break. Something about somebody's going to give you the chance to take a break, or to take a break from work, or to take a long vacation is what I'm hearing, or something about getting away from, you know, your normal environment and moving elsewhere, or going elsewhere for some time. I'm also hearing there's a vacation that will change your life. For some of you guys, there's a vacation that will change your life for whatever reason. It might be because you meet somebody on that vacation. It might be because an idea. You might be, when you go on this vacation, you might realize that you actually want to live there. Like you go on vacation, you realize this is my home. I feel at home here. So that changes your life, because, you know, 1 year from that moment where you realize it, you're actually going to move there, or you're going to start your new life in this new country where you only took a vacation to, like you took a vacation there, but this vacation changes your life because you fall in love with somebody, or because you fall in love with the city or the country so much so that you're going to end up moving there. And from there on, your life is just more romantic, more beautiful, because you found home. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. It feels like to me here where you're finding home, or you're finding a new home, okay, is what is changing very soon in your life. Pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.